Spoilers for Coronation Street have confirmed the looming departures of two characters, with them set to exit the ITV soap next week. Not only that, but it's been teased in the spoilers that a third resident could also bow out. Viewers knew Sue Cleaver was leaving her role as Eileen Grimshaw, after it was announced months ago after 25 years of her being on the soap. It was also shared recently that Ryan Thomas would reprise his role as Jason Grimshaw for a short stint, paving the way for Eileen's exit storyline. But now new spoilers have confirmed when exactly the two characters will leave the show, and it's very soon. There's also hints that Eileen's partner George Shuttleworth could exit the soap, as he's determined to move away with her. Eileen is contemplating her future, and whether she even wants to be with George. He's set to propose this week, leading to some rather awkward scenes when Eileen doesn't seem too keen. Now spoilers for next week have revealed Jason will ask his mum to move to Thailand with him, where he's set up a business. He urges her to become his new business partner, and she's tempted. When George is mentioned, Eileen claims that he will not want to move with her. Word gets back to George and he's so keen to prove Eileen wrong that he makes a grand gesture. He offers to move away with her and Jason, and even books them a holiday as a test run. But what will Eileen say, and as she prepares to say goodbye, will she stay with George? Could there be a sad split, or will George be leaving the show too? Viewers will have to tune in next week to find out, but one thing that is for certain is that next Friday, June 6th, Eileen and son Jason definitely leave the show. This will be the final episode for both characters, and Sue's final scenes on the soap after more than 2 decades. Sue recently told The Mirror about her exit storyline, revealing she had an input and was happy with it. She explained, "I said very much that I would like her to go off to pastures new, to kind of mirror what I'm doing in a sense. And I just think it's time for a change. So it was perfect. I'm so happy with the ending, and I was so humbled by it and the way it had been written and what it is. I felt very grateful to have such a wonderful ending written. It seemed very, very apt." As soon as she knew she was leaving, she wanted co-star Ryan, who plays son Jason, to be there for the episodes. She shared, "Ryan was there from the start, and he was inconveniently living in Thailand, and it wouldn't be too far of a jump to expect that if Eileen was going to make a leap, that she would involve her son. And so when I decided to leave, like over a year ago, I rang Ryan, and I said, Ryan, I'm going to tell them that I'm going, and if they ask me about exits, I'd really like to say that you'd come back and take me out, but I don't know whether they'd go for it or not." And he just went, "Oh my gosh, of course, I would," which was so lovely for me. And it was just so nice to have him back and filming those final scenes with him. It just felt like I'd come full circle really.